Netflix and chill. Netflix and chill.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Netflix and Chill. Obviously, I'm Chyll. So, I'm going to talk about this Jean-yuhs, this Kanye West trilogy, or I think that's how they named it on Netflix. Obviously, if it's a trilogy, it's 3 episodes. Each episode is like about an hour and a half, between hour and a half, 45 minutes or something like that. And the first 2 episodes were pretty much like showing his grind, like him trying to make himself and being the artist that he knows he can be. Like he's Kanye West, so he was just confident from the get-go. Like he knew what he wanted to do from day one, and he put his mind to it, and he did it, like, for real. First episode was talking about his first album, College Dropout. So that was him, basically getting all the people that he wanted on the album. He creating it in his apartment in New York and things like that. So, and him working with Rockefeller, getting his contract. So when he was already making that album, he didn't have a contract yet. So he was just grinding. Like, that's the one thing I did find out about Kanye watching this documentary, that he put in the work, and he deserves the money and everything that he has gotten in his career, because he is amazing, like, for real. And it's shot by one of his boys in Chicago. Like they did, it's called Channel 1, and they did went to concerts and things like that, and just started interviewing artists. And he just started following Kanye. He just was on the side. So like the first 2 episodes was about that, talking about College Dropout, Late Registration, and Graduation. So those were his first 3 albums. So it was good. Like, if you are a fan of his music when he first came out, you would definitely enjoy it. The 3rd episode kind of went into everything else. Jesus is King, Jesus, the other albums. Once he started, it talked about his mom a lot. And once his mom passed, it was kind of like a downhill thing for him. Like, seriously, it shows how close they were. And it talked about him with Donald Trump and him running for trying to be president and all that kind of stuff. Like, it really went into depth. I actually thought it was a little bit longer than it should have been, but they had so much footage that they couldn't help it. So I think it's worth it. Are you like some type of fan of Kanye and his music, especially when he first started? I think it's worth watching to see how it all developed, especially because especially those first 3 albums. Like, I love them so much, and the music was great, and you get to see all the people that he had in the studios and things like that. So I do think everybody should watch it if you're a music fan. So I give it, I guess, out of 5, I would give it 4 out of 5, maybe even 4.5. I think it was very, it gave me a lot of insight on him. And yes, I do think he's crazy sometimes, especially nowadays. I think he might be a little crazy, but at the beginning of his grind, you've seen it. So I think it's worth watching. I've been watching Netflix like crazy. So I'm going to talk about, it's called Life After Death. And I'm going to have to get the dude's name. His name is Tyler, so I'm going to talk about that on the next one. Peace out.
Netflix and chill. Netflix and chill.